Hello guys, welcome to the video. I hope that you're doing well. Today I want to talk about many things that you should do before you reach your 30s. And these are things that I myself have done and things that I still have yet to try since I'll be 30 years old next January. So I'm reaching the big 3-0 where many people say that your life starts going downhill. I'm here to prove that that doesn't have to be the case for every single one of you, and it doesn't have to be the case for me. So let's get started with the first thing is be more discreet. Now guys, we live in an era of oversharing everything. If you go to a restaurant and you picked up a meal, you want to share it. If you picked up a coffee, you want to share it. If you had some time with your wife, your girlfriend, you want to share it. You want to share pictures of your dog. That's all well and good. But as you get older, discretion is necessary. Not a lot of people are going to care about what you're doing, what you're up to, what you're thinking. People stop caring, and so should you. And there's nothing wrong with that. So if you're in this stage in your life, please start being more discreet. The second thing you should do is ditch bad friends. Now, listen, all of us have friends in our lives. But if you have friends that are constantly bringing you down, constantly doubting you, constantly pushing you to do stuff that is unhealthy to you, your body, your mind, and your soul, then now is the time to start letting go of that and start letting go of those friends. You want to surround yourself with positive-minded people, and you want to be sure that you can dish those people that are not bringing value to your life. Now, with that being said, the number 3 step that I want you guys to do is to make friends with the same mindset as you. If you have a mindset of an entrepreneur, try to make friends with entrepreneur-minded people. If you have the mindset of, going to college, try to find friends that want to go to college. If you want to have success in your career, in your job, then find people that want to do the same, because these people will motivate you to get to that next level. But not only get people that want your same interest, but also get people that have your best interest in their mind. If they want you to succeed, that's the person you should surround yourself with. So when you're dishing those older friends that are not good for you, start getting new friends that are going to be worth your time, and they're going to motivate you to be the best version of yourself. The third one, by that standard, if you don't find any friends and you are a one-ride solo person, then guess what? It's time to start learning to live with yourself and yourself alone. When you get older, you start to realize that it's harder and harder and harder to make friends. And the same can be said for those people around you. They will not try hard at all, or they have stuff going on in their lives. So you gotta start understanding that not everything is about you and revolves around you, and that you're gonna be alone many times. You're gonna be on your own, and you're gonna have to make your way and grow and grow and grow and be okay with it. And there's nothing wrong with not having a lot of friends. It is said in my island that when bad times arrive, you truly understand that only a few people, probably you can count them with the 10 fingers in your hands, or probably with just one. Those are the only people that truly will show up in the bad times. You may have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 friends on Facebook, But I can guarantee you that only 3 or 4 people will show up in your DMs if you post, hey, I'm depressed. Trust me, I've done it. And only a few people have responded to me and actually taken steps to make sure that I'm okay. So be okay with being alone. Be okay with being on your own and doing your thing. There's nothing wrong with that. So number 5 will be a role model to somebody younger. So as we get older, we want to share what we learn with somebody that needs it. In my case, I'm here on YouTube trying to share with you guys, the younger generation in your 20s or maybe in your teens, that you can help other people be better. And you can pick somebody up from the slums and make them the best version of themselves. When I was a school aide, teacher aide, I always tried to aim to do that. I tried to help somebody, leave a mark on somebody. And it helps. Those kids, those people will thank you for it. And you will never be forgotten by those people that you helped. And you never know what a word, a hug, or just simply something simple like a gift can do for somebody else. So if you know somebody younger that is struggling, that is having trouble, make sure to be a role model to these guys. And there's a lot of fun in it. There's a lot of fulfillment in it. And you should totally try it. Number 6, try to start enjoying the finer things in life. If that means going to a brewery and drink some actual, fine crafted beer, or going to a winery and doing some wine testing, whether it is cooking an expensive meal in your own place or going to a fine restaurant and, I don't know, having a Rolex or having a suit, a tie, it doesn't matter. It's time to start testing the finer things in life. Yes, money is hard to get by nowadays, and with inflation, it's a lot harder to get things cheap. I mean, going out to eat is a $70, $80 expense easy with 2 people or 3. So I get it. But if you have the chance to grab a bottle of wine or go out and buy a Rolex for yourself or some sort of watch that is nice and fine, and you get a suit and you get a tie and you show up to an event, trust me, it'll make your life more interesting. If you're interested in finding a partner, you can have conversations about this sort of thing. And this can be a conversation starter, This could be a conversation starter for you. Maybe you go on a date with a girl and you understand that this girl is interested in stuff like this. You can start the conversation by, hey, I love watches. I love collecting watches. Or, hey, I have a suit collection at home. I'm wearing one right now. I am saving up money to do this, and that. Why don't we go out to a restaurant? Maybe we can try some wine. What wine are you into? I know my wife loves a lot of wine, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's an amazing thing to try out. I went to the town in Leavenworth with my wife one time, and we went to do some wine tasting, and it was fabulous. So don't be afraid to try finer things and broaden your horizons. Here's another thing. Men, guys, boys, we gotta learn how to cook. We need to learn how to cook. Even if it is just one meal. That one meal that you can cook, that you're an expert at, can bring so much joy to your kid, so much joy to your wife. It can make a nice dinner, a nice date, a nice moment of yourself tasting your own cooking and enjoying the hard work of your labor. And there's nothing more satisfying than eating your own meal that you crafted. Trust me, there's nothing better. And if you become an expert or you just make one meal, it will make you more interesting. Let's say that you're going out on a date with somebody and you say, hey, I know how to cook. You know how many women will die right now to have a man that actually can cook 1 or 2 meals? I mean, it will be awesome for you guys. So if you have a chance, learn how to cook. Now, this is a very important one, guys. It's time to start breaking bad habits. Why? You're getting older. Let's say that you're smoking cigarettes, or you're overeating too much, or you're eating fast food every day, or you are doing other stuff. Those habits will damage you down the line. If you eat too much, like I started doing a few years ago when I came to Washington State, you'll gain some pounds. And now those pounds are harder for me to get rid of than anything else I have ever tried. If you're smoking cigarettes, your lungs will be affected. So now is the time to start breaking those habits. It's time to start looking to yourself, looking in the mirror, writing down what you think you should change. And now is the time, before you hit your 30s, start breaking some of those habits down. Focus on one at a time. It helps, try to take care of yourself, every single time and try to, one at a time, break habits until you have broke every single one of them. I strongly suggest you do that. Guys, another thing you should do, start creating good habits. And one of those good habits is working out. I suck at working out, but I am doing my best because of my daughter, because of my wife, to keep myself active. I have a pair of dumbbells at home and I'm working out. I'm doing what I can, and you should too. Why? Because this promotes good habits, good hygiene, a good mindset. It promotes, a good physical activity that will help you lose weight. It will help you have a better mindset about your body, about your mind, about it. I don't know how many times I have to put the word mindset in this part of the video, but working out not only creates muscles, but it helps you with your mind and how you see yourself, how you look yourself in the mirror, your confidence, your self-confidence. It builds it up. So working out is a good tool for you to do. And the last, support our community. Nowadays, there's so many communities out there that you can go out and support. And why is this important? Well, at the end of the day, a community is what's going to see you live or die. And they will see you in your best. They will see you in your worst. And you want to bring good stuff to your community. You want to bring what you can to your community. And most of all, you want to make sure to help others. In the Bible, it says there's nothing better than giving. Giving brings more happiness than receiving. And if you give to your community will give back. Even if you're not asking for your community to give back, they'll be willing to give back to you. So those are my 10 things that you should try out before you hit your 30s. I am on my way to doing many of these things. I have done many others. There's many other tips that you probably will like to do, like travel to another country, learn a new language, go to college, and all those good stuff. Make sure to let me know what other things you will like to achieve before you hit your 30s. And make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. It will let you know when I upload new videos. And I will see you guys in the next video.